So I've been right now ghost mode, monk mode. I actually call it shadow framing, but that's I'll talk about that later. But I've been doing it 7 months, and what I'm finding out is that when you're doing this kind of work and you're working on yourself and your body, your soul, your spiritual side, your finances, you're doing everything for you, you're going to get a lot of distractions disguised as opportunities because not every opportunity is an opportunity. Some opportunities are simple distractions that take you away from what you need to be doing because that's just human nature for distractions to come your way. The thing is, you need to learn to decipher what's a distraction and what is an opportunity. See, an opportunity will be aligned with your goal. An opportunity will definitely put you in a place that's closer to where you need to go or when you set out yourself to be. Now, when you have a distraction, it's easy to tell because that distraction is temporary. That distraction, after the distraction, you're going to feel unproductive. You're going to feel like you broke something. And that's what's happened to me several times. But this is the thing. It's not if you fall, you're going to fall. It's how quick you get up because these distractions come your way. And if you really are not careful, you will fall into the distractions. Now, as you're working on yourself, these distractions will become more and more. Why? Because you're becoming better. And then you becoming more attractive and you start attracting more and more things into your life that are great. And then people notice and they start gravitating and orbiting towards you. And then that is the major factor that you got to keep in mind, that you got to be strong. You got to have discipline. And if you fall, it's not the end of the world, because when you're doing this kind of work too, and you put so much work, effort, and energy, I just been working on me and the things that I'm focusing on, and just my body, my finances, my health, my everything, to just become a greater human being. And then when you have that dip and you kind of break that zone, you feel horrible. You feel like, oh man, it's the end of the world because man, I put so much time and energy and it's all over. But it's like this, just, if you break that diet, doesn't mean that you're off the health path. Like you can have maybe a burger one time and you've been eating good for, a number of months. Next thing you know, you have a burger. It's like, I had a burger, now you go back to the old lifestyle. Nah, that's just, you got to just get up, go back up and go back up as quickly as you can. Because if you're doing this right, if you're doing shadow framing right, what happens is you're going to feel that you're not aligned whenever you're not aligned. It's just a feel like, I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be doing this. I shouldn't. And you've had that feeling and you have to listen to that voice and go, okay, let me get back on track. Don't just give up and go, well, I already did. So might as well, I already had one drink. Let me have 10 other ones. Might as well. Nah, just pace yourself. And it's okay. It's human to have dips and to fall for the temptations, for the distractions that seem that they're opportunities when really they're just distractions. Learn to know the difference, and they're coming at you all the time. And if they're not aligned with your goal, if they're not aligned with who you want to be, if after you take advantage of that opportunity, it's not really an opportunity, it took you somewhere else, don't. Just focus, stay on it, and don't feel bad if you do fall. Know that it's normal, because that's going to help you get it back up as quickly as you can. So just wanted to put that out because these are things that I'm learning as I go, and I didn't know I was gonna run into. But yeah, opportunities versus distractions, big difference. But they look the same. But not everything that shines is gold.